Let's unload this guy. Okay, now obviously this is a mess. This is actually a Hot Wheels. It is a 69 Dodge Charger, and this is a giant Hot Wheels. I've never seen one this big before. This is the size of a normal Hot Wheels. This is this big guy. I haven't been able to find any information on this. If you know anything about these, please let me know, because I haven't been able to find anything. I don't know how old they are. I assume they're pretty new. Don't know anything about them. I was at a yard sale and I found a whole bucket, I mean a literal bucket of these Hot Wheels and other types cars that have been painted by some kid. Probably 50 cars, and I got them for super cheap. It ended up being like 12, 15 cents a car. So I got a great deal on them. It'll be awesome for restorations. I have no idea what's underneath, so we're gonna find out. I think this is gonna be a really fun restoration. Those wheels, that might be a little tricky because there's no way I'm gonna find replacement wheels for these. So anyway, I think the first thing to do is to open this up, and then we'll see what we're looking at. It looks like it opens up just like any other normal Hot Wheels. So we'll see. It might not. I don't know. I've never worked on one of these. Okay, I drilled out those rivets off camera because that's a little boring and you've seen that before. But come on. Come on, man. There we go. Normal plastic base. Just looks like a large Hot Wheels, only it doesn't have the clips for the axles. These are cool tires. They got rubber wheels. They, yeah, they remove. Those are nice. Very shiny. I don't know how I'm going to get this paint off this rubber though, and without damaging that chrome. So we'll just have to. Comes out. Yes, it does. Oh, it's a very nice interior. Like, incredibly nice interior. Let me see if I can adjust my camera so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, it's got a chrome gear shift, a steering wheel. Looks like that's a gauge of some sort up there. Roll cage. And then we have the body, and the windshield is riveted in. I'm going to have to go get that out before we can see how the windshield is. Although the windshield doesn't look cracked or anything, it just looks like it's been painted. And again, this just looks like basically a Hot Wheels, only giant. So, okay, let me get this windshield out real fast. Okay, so after I drilled that out, it just pops right out. This is not normal Hot Wheel glass. Normal Hot Wheel glass is pretty rigid. This is really thin and really flexible, which I guess makes sense. It's a larger car. If kids are going to play with it, it's more likely it would crack with the larger surface area if it was brittle. This is much more likely to just bend. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. I wish the old ones were like this. It'd make life a lot easier. So here's our body. And it looks like the front grille is a plastic piece, and so is the back bumper. I'm going to try and get those out. So this may be a disaster. Really hard to do this in front of the camera. I can't see the car. I've got to look at the camera, and it's out of focus. Well, that was pretty easy. Just don't want to break it. It's in there good. I think it's probably the kids' paint that's keeping it in there. There we go. It appears that this is acrylic craft paint. It looks like all the cars that I got are this type of paint. So we will just drop it in a stripper and see what happens. See what's underneath. I think this is going to look really nice when we're done, especially with what we're starting from, what we have to work with. Yeah. I have a feeling this looked really nice to begin with. This is a nice toy. I kind of wish I could play with it. Probably will when we're done. Okay. We're off to the stripper. Okay, I hope my jar's tall enough. This thing's big. I think it'll sit in there. Let's see. Oop, bloop, bloop. It's like quicksand. It's slowly engulfed. It's actually almost my bedtime, so I'm going to leave this in overnight. See you in the morning. Yeah, let's pull this guy out of here. It's been marinating for a while. Oh yeah, this just comes right off. It is a mess though. Ooh, that was some thick paint. But it is coming right off, no problem. Leaving it in overnight worked magic. Okay, this casting is in really good condition. I suspect that it's pretty new. There is some discoloring, but nothing too bad. I'm gonna be painting this probably at least a base coat of black. So that's not gonna matter. There are some really minor little casting issues. I saw them. See if I can find them again. They were tiny. Yeah, there's a little spot right in there. The next thing to do is to start painting this guy, and that's going to be exciting. I'm not going to polish it because I don't think it needs to be polished. I'm just going to paint it, and we'll be good to go. Now, because this windshield is made out of a material that I'm not familiar with, I'm concerned about sanding it because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to sand it out. It's more of a rubber than a plastic. Well, it's definitely plastic. I don't know, it's really flexible. So I'm going to try and get this really thick paint off with a mild solvent. I'm going to use alcohol to try and soften it up, and then I'm just going to try and peel and scrape off what I can. And same thing with the wheels. Now what I can do, what I am going to do, I'm going to take the tires off and just do this. If I have to re-chrome that, it's not a huge deal. I can re-chrome it. I prefer to keep it with the original chrome, but if I have to re-chrome it, I will. And the rubber, I'm still coming up with an idea on how to get the paint off those. So I'm going to soak these in some rubbing alcohol. And we'll see if that does anything. It might not do anything. I'm just kind of experimenting here. I don't know. If I had any question before, I'm sure now that this is acrylic paint. It's acrylic paint. It comes off pretty easily with alcohol. This is going to be really good. While we're waiting on the body to dry, I thought I would dry brush this underside. It's got some nice detail to it, but you can't really see it. I mean, I've got the camera turned up so that you can see stuff really well, but you really can't tell the detail too much at a glance. So I'm going to dry brush these details out. And dry brushing is really easy if you don't know how to do it. It's probably one of the easiest techniques there is. Get some paint on a stiff bristled brush and rub almost all of it off, and then just kind of go over the top, and that your brush catches the details. Just puts a thin coat of paint on top of the details. And I'm going to do the same thing for the interior, but I'm going to use, instead of using a, this is kind of a metallic color, I'm just going to use a gray. It's called Filthy Suit. These are really cool names on these model paints. I don't even know if you can still get these. I've had these for a long time because you just use a little dot at a time. Not doing too much in here, just so that when you look in, it doesn't look all black. You can actually see some of the details. These speakers on the back. I'll do that. Turned out really nice too. Might clean it up just a little bit more. But overall it looks really good. Now the grill and the bumper have what appear to be just wear from play. So I'm going to touch them up. I might need to go over the whole thing. We'll see. It's likely that this paint pen is chromier than the original chrome. Okay guys, this is what I ended up with. This is the third time I painted this. It did not come out perfect. It's got a little bit of orange peel because I rushed it. I was getting impatient. My first time I just messed up the paint job. The second time I liked the paint job and I messed up the clear coat. So then I just decided to go with something a little bit simpler because obviously this one was cursed. So I went with purple. I actually kind of like it. I think it's going to look really good. So we'll see. Put this guy back together. These screws are tiny, but they're manageable. It's not like they're impossibly small. This is probably the easiest any car I've ever done has gone back together. So that's nice. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah. That is a nice car. That is sweet, and man, it rolls like a dream too. I still haven't found out anything about this type of car. If you know anything about it, please let me know. I'd love to know about it. As it stands, I think it's probably going to end up being a gift for one of my young friends. So anyway, if you'll remember, this was the before and now the after. That was a pretty awful peel out sound there. This rolls really good. It's like a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.